These are the Photoshop instructions for using the filter called Liquify. We're going to need two images today. You're going to open up a Steve McCurry portrait called Lady with Crazy Neck. And you're also going to need the image called Cutout. We've worked with the photo of Hannah before, and try to find the original picture if you still have it. First, start off with the Steve McCurry portrait of this lady, and we're going to go to Filter, Liquify, and there's lots of stuff to do here. We're going to start with the first tool. It's called the Forward Warp tool. You want to get your mouse to be about the size of her nose. Remember, your shortcuts are working with the brackets next to the letter P on the keyboard. You can also fine tune that by choosing your brush tool size options over on the left, but I like to work with shortcuts. Think of this tool as having a bunch of paint on, a palette or a piece of cardboard, and you can just take your finger and smudge the paint around. In fact, in Photopea, this tool is called smudge. What we're going to do is we're just going to kind of mush her face around. You can give her crazy ears, you can give her a long nose, you can give her some crazy eyebrows. She kind of looks like a witch now, and we're just kind of smudging the pixels around. We're pushing them around and mushing them for a comedic effect. And once you have it to where you like the image, where it's obvious that you have smudged some things around, that you have warped some things with that tool, click OK, and then make sure you turn this in as a JPEG on Schoology. Then we're going to use more liquify options with the cutout of Hannah picture. We're going to go to Filter, Liquify again, and this time we're going to use three different ones. We're going to start with one called Pucker. This one, again, try to get your mouse about the size of her nose, a little bit bigger. This one takes all the pixels in the image and squishes them towards the center. Every time I click, it gets narrower and narrower. So there goes her crazy nose now. The other one I want you to use is called bloat. In Photopea, it's called blow or bloat. And we're going to get it about the size of her eye. And this is the opposite. It's going to take those pixels and spread it out. So we're going to give her some nice, creepy, scary eyes here. And then we're going to give her some big old teeth. I know this girl, by the way. This is Hannah. She's now an elementary teacher, and she thinks this is hilarious when we do this to her picture. So now she has a big old mouth and teeth and crazy eyes. And the last thing I want you to do is work with a tool called Twirl. For this one, it needs to be a little bit bigger selection area, bigger brush. Get it slightly bigger than her head. And then every time you click with the Twirl tool, it twists the pixels. Oh, that's creepy. You can also twist other parts of the image. You can move her hands, her camera, and her head around. Scary kind of movie stuff. Just make sure it's been obvious that you've edited this picture with the liquify options. Then click OK and turn that in as a JPEG on Schoology.